Was really thrilled with our defensive effort tonight. I thought we were consistent in both halves. We were able to sustain the first half's intensity to the second half. Really limited their backcourt. We were concerned. I know Freeman scored 22, but with Freeman and Fitzgerald, their ability to create off the dribble, I thought we did a pretty good job containing those two. And then you're always going to be happy when you hold a team to 31% from the floor. And then for us, really an area of improvement we focused in a lot this week in practice was our defensive rebounding. And to get 33 defensive rebounds while only giving up 4 offensive was a big step in the right direction for us. And then on our offensive end, certainly not a thing of beauty. I thought Tennessee State did a good job mixing defenses, making it a choppy game. But I thought KJ Williams had a terrific performance with 25 points, 16 rebounds, and really had a dominant 34 minutes of playing time for us.
We'll open it up for questions.
What impressed you most with KJ tonight, Matt?
The defensive rebounding, rebounding out of his area. I thought he was just chasing rebounds all over the floor. 11 defensive rebounds, then went and got 5 on our offensive end. I thought he did a great job of posting up hard in the lane against the zone, finding the open areas to get a couple nice moves in the post there. And then really staying out of foul trouble. We've been trying to up his minutes. Really thrilled we were able to get him up over 33 minutes of playing time tonight. Thought his conditioning looked good and really was consistent throughout his time on the floor.
This is really 4 games in a row that he's put that consistent near, if not double-double performance together. I know what you expect out of him, but do you think he's getting to the point that these are his expectations to be able to give you this kind of production every night?
I really hope so, Jeff. I talk about it all the time. I'm a big believer in KJ. Talk a lot about this is my 25th year. I've never had an opportunity to coach someone like him at 6'10", 250 pounds. He can score with either hand in the post. He can shoot the 3 on the perimeter, does a nice job at the free throw line. I think his activity level has increased. I think he's playing with a lot more energy on the floor, and I think his numbers show that because he certainly has all the talent and skill level in the world to be as good as he wants to be.
Coach Gilmore had some struggles at times, and tonight he had a pretty good performance off the bench. What did you see from him?
Well, I thought we missed some opportunities in the first half against the press. I thought we were way too cautious attacking the pressure, and it led to some turnovers there unnecessarily. And at halftime, we talked about trying to attack over the top. And I thought our guards did a good job of throwing ahead to KJ and Devin, and it enabled them to get some easy baskets on the back end of the press. I thought he was active, 12 points, 5 rebounds. I thought he did a solid job defensively, and was much needed for our team tonight.
You've mentioned in the past how rebounding is more of an effort stat to you. What, and specifically in practice, have y'all worked on to try and better that?
Mindset, a lot of physical collisions, and ultimately you got to box out and I talk about all the neat techniques and all that, but ultimately you got to go get the ball. And I thought we did a much better job of chasing rebounds versus hoping they just fall to our lap.
Was this one of those freshman nights for Deontay Bostic, just going up against an experienced backcourt, and things have been going pretty well for him for a couple of weeks and maybe a half step back tonight?
Yeah, he's been terrific. I think, really the first time since he stepped into this new role that he got hit with a bunch of different defensive looks. We saw a 2-2-1 press, diamond full court press, 1-3-1 zone, 2-3 zone, man. And, I thought it made a few freshman mistakes there. But all in all, I thought was very good defensively. And still, when he was on the floor, we outscored our opponents, which that's been his number one asset to our team since he went into the starting lineup. Is regardless of what his numbers are, when he's been on the floor, we've had a positive outcome.
With back-to-back wins for the first time since early December, what do you guys have to do to continue to carry this success into the game against Belmont this week?
I think we just have to stay focused on trying to get more and more consistent in all areas. We have to keep focused on improving, and that's, I know, boring and cliche and all that, but that's the bottom line. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. We still got a lot of getting better to do. I was thrilled to see, on a night where Tevin was excellent at the defensive end but didn't score a lot. Other guys stepped forward and carried the offensive load for us, and that's important. But yeah, just trying to keep getting better, keep building our team. Obviously, we've got a little bit different rotation now, so want to just keep growing and keep moving forward.
To peek ahead to Saturday, is there anything you can take away from round one in Nashville that can be applied tomorrow to Saturday, or is this sort of to your point, you guys have shuffled things up a little bit and maybe it's sort of a new look now?
No, there's a lot. I think I'll go back and watch that game tonight from back at the end of December. Off the top of my head, Jeff, I remember us wasting an excellent first half defensive effort, held them to 26 points on 30% from the floor, but we didn't take advantage of it at our offensive end. And then in the second half, we had some defensive breakdowns that really cost us. It was also, they're a different team from that night forward as well. That was kind of the coming out party of Ben Shepherd. I think he was averaging 6 a game going into that game and scored 21, and he's been terrific ever since. I think he's been player of the week twice in our league. So we'll watch the film tonight and watch some of the recent games and get ready to roll on Saturday.